going, everybody? Don't mind my big afro going on. Anyway, we're back out here at the train layout. Been a little while since I've been out here. Been over a week because I've been down. I had sciatic nerve pain and having a hard time just moving around. But today I got a Stewart Conrail U25B locomotive. I bought it. The guy said it was it's powered, but it doesn't run, and it does have some pretty bad glue marks on the end, on the railing, which you're not going to be able to tell once I get the hoses and it weathered up. But I'm going to go ahead and try to test it, see if it will run, see what it's doing. And I'd like to get this locomotive running because the railroad I'm modeling had 3 U25Bs for their short line, and thought about renumbering it to a proper road number, but I'm just going to say this is an extra one they picked up. All right, I'm going to turn the power on here. I got it at 55% power. 100% power. Yeah, the motor's not turning at all. Ain't getting nothing out of it. But I've already inspected the wheels. The wheels are clean as can be. It's got KD trucks. I'm not seeing anything that would prevent it from running, because it's got all the gears, all the power pickups are on and in place. But if I can't get this thing running, I will definitely either sell it. I got a buddy that loves Conrail. He'll enjoy it. And if not, it'll go on eBay. But that's what I got right now. I'm going to have to work on it, looks like. But let's get some trains running here. We'll get the old B&O 262 Prairie locomotive that I haven't decaled yet. We'll get it running. We'll have some trains running today. Also, later on, I plan on showing you a kind of a review on what I think of the Woodland Scenics water making stuff. Hello from Russia. Glad to have you join me. I heard you guys got some good vodka. I'd like to try some of that sometime. Hello, hello. I only know a little bit of Spanish. That's about all I know. A little hola. Oh, there we go. We'll get this train going. I'm unfortunately American. Not unfortunately. I feel fortunate, but sometimes, all countries have their issues. All right, we're going to get this train going here. This little steam engine going. We'll get some train cars put on him, and we'll get the little smoke machine going for him and go from there. I'm going to pull this train car out of the building here. I may have to clean the track. It's been, like I said, over a week since I've been out here. It also helps if you keep the switch the right direction. That'll get your train going the right way. All right. Actually, let's get some more appropriate cars for this train. I got some other train cars here I need to test out. I got a Pluto Water. I've been collecting quite a few of these since it's close by at French Lick, Indiana. About a couple hours drive from my house, and I always thought the little devil water was kind of a neat logo. Get this steam engine back around here and we'll get some train cars going here. What I like about this car too, it's so old, it's got the actual springs in the trucks. Well, this is the first time this thing's ran in forever. Yep, I'm gonna have to clean the wheels. They got cake, dirt all over them. Let's see. We'll go with the Lima promotional car. We'll get that behind the train channel. Well, I'll have to check out your channel. I'm pretty much a YouTube addict. I can spend about half a day watching videos when I have free time. Yeah, I'll definitely check your channel out and subscribe to it. Okay. Got that. Then I got the matching caboose to go with it. Got windows and everything, appropriate trucks from the late 1800s. Let's see here. Get a little smoke fluid in this steam engine. All right, got our smoke fluid in there. There we go. Hello, hello. The train cars are from the late 1800s, early 1900s. Steam engines, I believe from 1910, 1920. But I actually modeled the 1980s to around the 2000s, but this little circle layout up here where my head is kind of my run anything I want to area. And then my lower deck is, like I said, 1980s, early 2000s. Fairly modern stuff. And I will take y'all down to the bottom level in a few minutes, and I'll kind of show you, give you a review on the water that I use for my river. Get this thing one more lap through here. Get him fired up. Well, we got some steam now. And his front truck's off the track. Woo, he's smoking good now. One thing I like about these Bachmann locomotives, they'll put out some steam. I wish more companies put little steam generators in their locomotives. Besides Lionel and Bachmann. Come on, little engine, you can make it. You can make it. Almost there. I don't know why. Just decided to seize up on me. Let's try different directions. Get in the direction. There we go. Put back in the back corner here. Make sure he's going to stay on the track this time. That's all right. I like games. Games is where it's at. I got a few games I'm addicted to myself. All right, we got him stopped. Let's turn the power off. Make sure he don't get away. Okay, we'll go down here. Get the camera flipped around here. And this is my river currently. And you see that spot right there? That is the stuff I'm going to talk about a little bit. It's the Woodland Scenics Water beads. Now, the only thing I like about it, see it don't look too bad if it was covered all the way, which I did have all the way across here where the fishies are at. But I can get rid of this stuff. It pops right off. That's my major concern. This stuff peels right off. Unlike the water that I got already down, it's stuck just like I want it. But this stuff, which I thought would be good, the only thing it's good for is thickness. But like I said, it pops right off. So I can't be having that for my river. And here's a couple of the buildings I got working on. I got the Bargain Depot, which is really just a Dollar General store. I'm going to have it probably back over there with another industry. I got to put some windows in. I got a little trucking company over there. And then I got one of the buildings back on the layout. I kind of put a little graffiti and put some giant logos on it because that's my Napa Auto Parts plant, or not plant, but storage warehouse. And of course, they carry Ford parts because that's what most of my trucks on my layout are. So just kind of going for the majority of what I have is. And then I got a couple buildings here for my street running, which I'm waiting on material to finish the street running, which goes right down through there. It's like my semi fell over. There'll just be a few blocks of street running. And as you can see, my yard now, it is filling up with train cars. Most of them I just had in storage. And of course, the catch-up water tower, which I'm actually thinking about putting a little light on top of it. So that's just kind of some stuff going on right now. All right, I enjoyed our conversation. All right, there's the top. There's some more cars I got to get brought into the house and get them taken care of. So you can see I got a little bit of a derailment back in the back there. I got to get fixed. And then I've been working on some more trees. I got to get some cover for them and get them put up. They're going to be fall trees because I think this time of year, fall is my favorite time. Seeing all the red, oranges, and yellows. Of course, this year's been so dry, it's been kind of brown like these trees, but we're going to get them all spruced up and get them on the layout. Got to get my southern engine taken back in too. And then my buddy Aaron, I got his passenger train all done except for one car I got to get some KDs put on. Really nice Athearn and Concourse set of cars. And I've actually got even more stuff to add to this grain elevator. I've got another giant storage bin, which that's what I'm using that Quaker Oats thing for. But I got a fatter one, a shorter one. I'm also going to add on here. So it's going to be a pretty massive facility once I get done with it. Well, y'all, this is a little bit of an update on the layout, and I really appreciate y'all joining in. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm going to be having a run session here. and be running trains down here actually on the bottom section for once, and doing some switching on the top layer, switching down here in the scrapyard area, down here at the mill. So I got a lot of cleaning up to do and a lot of work to get done. But thanks for all joining me. Y'all have a blessed day.